Hey, this is Piano Method Level 2A, page 13. This is the theme from Swan Lake. You might know this. This is a pretty famous ballet, Tchaikovsky. If you don't, that's okay, but you probably heard this tune before. This one has a lot of small shifts in it. So we're going to look at the right hand first. And you're starting basically in E position. You do have some sharps popping in there, right? But it's a basic E position until you have suddenly all these eighth notes. So right where it gets faster, right, you're also going to make a shift. So after you play your E, they say put a pinky on the G, and then basically you're in C position down here for a while, and then you're shifting back again. This 3-1, that means you're going to switch from the third finger to the thumb, holding onto that key. Right, so just to kind of show you what's happening. So at the beginning, you're just in E position with a sharp. Right, then here's your sudden shift. So right, those are all eighth notes, so quick shift, and then hold that, change the thumb, and then you're back to E position. Right, so that's the idea. So when that quick shift, E and then the G, right, you're just transferring right over, and you can think about your putting your third finger on that same E. That puts you in C position, right? And similar things happen in the second line. The end of the second line, it says lift the right hand for an octave to the end, right? So you're going to have your right hand an octave higher. Similar things that you did at the beginning, it's just higher, right? It just sounds a little different. Yeah, and then a little extra shift at the end. So anytime you've got these small shifts like this one, E, that G is really close, right? So from the E, right, that's that G. You're just going to switch off, put your pinky on that, and you can find a sixth. Right, so most of these shifts are not too hard. The octave one is a big jump, right? So you're jumping to this position, right? So the easiest way is just to feel the black key. Those black keys are so helpful, right? So when you finish up, you're on this note, right? And you're going to shift straight to the next E position. Right, so you just want to feel that it's the same basic thing, right? The same hand position, it's just higher, right? So just feel for that black key. Right? And you can keep these other fingers inside the other black keys if you want, right? There's no reason you have to play them out here, right? Anytime you've got black keys, feel free to slide in a little bit, right? When you make your shift, similar things. Those black keys will help you figure out where you are. Okay, so let's do right hand, just from the top. Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 2, 4, 2 and shift, 2 and then slide back, second line, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Go in the other E position, 2, third line, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and to the thumb, 2, 2, and last line, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. All right, hopefully that all makes sense. Let me know if there's any questions about that. And then moving on to the left hand. So this is basically E position with a lot of little stretches in there. Your pinky will stay on the E, I think the whole time. But up above that, you're adding other stuff. We've seen this kind of thing before, that E is supposed to be the whole measure long, so hold on to it. And above that, it's like you have two voices. This is the bass voice. And then the tenor voice, nothing on the first beat, and adding these notes on the second beat, and then holding. Right, so that's going to happen a lot. You have this extra rest on the first beat. And of course there's pedal, right? So you're just, as usual, it's that overlapping pedal. Pick it up on the first beat and put it down on the second beat. That's the easiest time to add that in there. Okay, so just looking at that first line. So basically you're in this E position with the foot. Right, you just pedal down on the second beat, 3, but hold them all together. Right, and this is a good time to remember what the pedal is for. even when you let go of your hand, that foot's holding that sound. So that helps you get to the next measure without a gap in your sound. Right. So this one has some quick pedal shifts though, like right here, they want you to pedal on each of these. So that measure will look like this with your foot. It gets a little crazy. So you've got up, down, up, down, up, down. Right. So you're pedaling between, right? These little ones up on that beat and then down on the and, up on that beat and down on the and. Right. So some quick pedal shifts. So let's just do the left hand and the foot. Let's see if we can coordinate that and kind of, let's see, visually. I think you can see my foot also. All right. Left hand. Ready. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Down the second line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Up, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Third line. 1, 2, 3. 2. Last line. 1, 2. Down, up, down. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2. Down, up, down. 1, 2, 3. Right, just holding the pedal. All right, hopefully that makes sense. And then I'm going to put this up here and play both hands and that foot, kind of coordinating all the parts. So starting here, and then my right hand will shift up an octave. Let me see if I can swivel this over so you can see that. All right, a little further. Okay, from the top. 1, 2, ready, go. Third line. Last line. All right, hopefully that makes sense.